Hello and welcome back to another JLecture for the month of March of 2023. This one's entitled Mindfulness and Meditation for Stress Reduction, so let's get right into it. First of all, the details / the objectives of the presentation. Stress is a common problem in modern life, and mindfulness and meditation are effective techniques for managing stress. So in this presentation, we'll discuss how mindfulness and meditation can help reduce stress and improve overall well-being. So, first of all, what is mindfulness? Mindfulness would be the practice of being present in the moment, and it involves paying attention to your thoughts, feelings, and surroundings without judgment or thought about them. Mindfulness can help reduce stress and improve focus and productivity in your daily life, and is a very good self-improvement practice that you can implement. Next, what is meditation? And now you may be thinking of this in the standard, Hollywood-like terms of what you've been exposed to and introduced to through films and media. So you may think of a person sitting down in like this yoga position with their hands folded and their eyes closed. But the truth is that there are many forms of meditation. There are many different poses and practices that you can tolerate and still call meditation, and it varies across cultures and practices. But overall, meditation is a technique for training the mind, which involves focusing on a particular object or activity, such as the breath or a specific mantra that you repeat to yourself. And meditation can help reduce stress, improve focus and concentration, and promote relaxation. It is something similar to, affirmations or manifestations, which are commonly, more pronounced throughout women. I've heard of a lot of women on YouTube talking about both affirmations and, manifestation, which seem to be these common internet trends that have spread through TikTok. But really, the idea of focusing on a specific mantra would be psychologically training your mind to devour a particular message or, direct your focus towards a specific thing. So you can train your mind that way through not only breathing, but through etching in a particular idea in your mind. And in this way, you can reduce stress, improve focus, and your concentration, and become more relaxed as a result. Next, the benefits of mindfulness and meditation. So first of all, reduce stress and anxiety. This one's pretty common, and it doesn't need much explanation. You will not be as stressful or anxious if you are implementing mindfulness and meditation. It's going to positively affect your life insofar as you will not be that worried about the things that happen to you because you're no longer just a feather in the wind. You're actually focused and grounded and disciplined. Improved mood and well-being. Improved mood is something that's very common among people who meditate because they no longer get such severe mood swings. They can view themselves much more in third person, and it is extremely helpful. Improved focus and concentration is also something that's very common. Someone can become more concentrated on a specific task once their brain has had some time to recharge and refocus on what's really important. Improved immune function is a biopsychosocial effect of meditation and mindfulness because your body is operating under decreased levels of cortisol. Cortisol is the chemical that initiates the fight or flight response, and that chemical actually halts some of your immune functions. So your body will get better immune functions and it will be able to better withstand disease as a result of lower cortisol, which comes from mindfulness and meditation. Lowered blood pressure and heart rate. You'll no longer feel stressed, and that will contribute to lower blood pressure and heart rate. And improved sleep quality. You'll just go to sleep much more easily. I found that many of my friends who meditate can fall asleep quite easily within a matter of minutes. Getting started with mindfulness and meditation. This is not something that a lot of people know how to do, and knowing this can be very beneficial, especially in the long term. So, first of all, start with a short practice such as 5 minutes a day. It doesn't really need to be long. But if you make it a short practice, it will be much easier to implement on a short scale. So what I like to do is I like to meditate for about 10 minutes every single day. And it usually doesn't go on for longer than that because I find that 10 minutes is enough for me to get in that mindful state. Find a quiet and comfortable space to practice. This would be a place like your bedroom, especially late at night. Use guided meditations or apps to help you get started. One that I recommend is Medito. It's free on the App Store, and it's very easy to download if you have an iPhone. And be consistent, make it a daily habit. So making it consistent will actually help you get started with the benefits and the improvements that you get from it, rather than just trying it out one time and getting bored and then realizing that since this doesn't bring you anything, you're not going to do it. You only start seeing the results after a while, like with any other skill that you practice. So it's a practice, it's a skill. It's something that you repeat on a daily basis. And like Hamza said in one of his videos, it's sort of like taking a rep for your brain. Every single time that you meditate and your thoughts drift far away and you catch yourself drifting far away and you revert to that state of being mindful and not really thinking about anything, that's like a rep for your brain. And every single time you do that, it's going to get easier the next time. That's very important to keep in mind so you don't get discouraged. Mindfulness and meditation techniques, two really important ones that I gotta cover really briefly. Breath awareness and body scan. Breath awareness would be being aware of your breathing techniques. So every time you take a breath in and out, you just sort of count that to yourself, and that helps you in the long term. Whereas a body scan would be something that's also helpful when falling asleep, which is feeling, every single one of the parts of your body, focusing your brain on those. And using this, the part of your body that you focus on is going to become more sensitive because your brain is focusing on the sensations that it gets from there. But all the other parts of your body will relax. And so if you switch from, your left hand to your right hand, to your right leg to your left leg, if you keep on doing that across your entire body, eventually your body's relatively to everything else just going to relax automatically. And then meditation will be much easier. So if you do this at the beginning and then control your breath, or if you control your breath first and then you do a body scan, you can combine, mix and match the two, and it will really contribute to your practice. So you need to know the difference between these two. Breath awareness is being aware of your breath. Body scan is feeling each of the parts of your body and noting them in your head, not really focusing so much on the breath. Although you're still going to preferably be breathing, right? Incorporating mindfulness and meditation into daily life. This is also really important. So first of all, practice mindfulness while doing everyday activities such as washing dishes or walking. This will help you make it a daily practice. Take breaks throughout the day to practice meditation or mindfulness. Preferably set aside 10 minutes in the morning or the evening and use mindfulness and meditation to manage stress during challenging situations. So learn to use mindfulness and meditation, especially when you don't feel like it. That's the way to incorporate mindfulness and meditation into your daily life. And conclusion, mindfulness and meditation are effective techniques for reducing stress and improving overall well-being, as noted by a variety of medical studies and health professionals. And by incorporating both mindfulness and meditation into your daily life, and using different techniques, some of these which I've described in this video, you can manage stress and improve your quality of life. I hope this JLecture has been helpful to you. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.